Hello, I'm back. I'm just back after 1 minute. So this is just a very easy question and I have to solve it in no time. Question number 9, palindrome number. So I need to return true if it is a palindrome or false otherwise. So x is equal to 1 to 1. So 1 to 1 and palindrome means if it reads same left and right? So if it is minus 1 to 1, then it is 1 to from right to left it reads 1 to 1 minus. Okay, so 10 and it is 0 1, right? So okay, could you solve it without converting this integer to a string? Wow, okay, this is a good follow-up question. Constraints, it can be negative to positive. Okay, yeah, it would be easy if I could convert it to a string, but how can I do it without converting it to a string? So it is 1 to 1, and if I could convert it into a string, then it would be so easy, isn't it? So suppose my name, okay, is SHO. This is not a palindrome, right? Because SOHS, it is not the same. So if it was a palindrome, suppose ABA is a palindrome, right? Then ABA, if I concatenate, then how does it look? ABA, ABA. Yeah, I think to find a palindrome, this is a good way. Because if it is palindrome, then if I sum those two numbers, sum first, just do yeah, if SHO and OHS, so it will equal to OHS and SHO and SHO. So it will be equal to OHS and OHS, right? If it was a palindrome, then this would have happened, because yeah. Or actually, why am I even doing this? SHO would be equal to OHS. Yeah. Similar, like it would be equal. Like I could just create a string from the end, and then I could just equate it if it is equal or not. But I cannot change it into a string. I should do it without changing it to a string. This integer. How can I do it? I just feel like this is too hard in the beginning only. This question was asked by Google. And is it a bit manipulation or question, or how can I do it? Is it a bit manipulation or something like that? Hint, please. Be aware of overflow when you reverse the integer. So this is 121, right? On 121. So reversing the integer, suppose if it is 1, 2 and 5, then I can just, it is 125, right? Then it is easy to reverse the integer, isn't it? I can just reverse it into 521. But they are saying me to consider, be aware of the overflow. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is it something like this? Then it will be 0 to 1. Still don't understand. this hint. Beware of an overflow. Beware of overflow when you reverse the integer. Um, I just feel like I'm feeling really bad right now about myself, that I'm just doubting my brain right now. Like, is my brain even worthy enough to crack into views? Because because my brain is not coming up with any ideas, and I feel really dumb because I feel like I could not even understand what this int is saying. What does this mean? It must be really easy, but I'm not getting it. I feel very bad about myself right now. Like, what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not, because there are like so large mass of people, right? So what if I'm not even average? And there is a possibility that I'm above average and on the top quartile, but there is also a possibility that I don't make it right to the above average to top quartile. And right now I'm feeling like that because I am not able to understand a simple thing. Beware of overflow when you reverse the integer. So what kind of overflow can it happen? Can it happen when I reverse the integer? Reversing the integer should be simple, right? If there is 540, then if there is 545, there's 546, then it will be ones will be hundreds, right? One hundreds will be tens. Like 546, then it will be 645. And if it is minus 1 to 1, then it will be 1 to 1 minus. So any negative number, actually it cannot be palindrome, right? Because if it is negative, then it will always be some number, and then even if it is 1 to 1, then it cannot be, because it will be negative. Only positive numbers can be palindrome. And even for positive numbers, how can I do it without converting to string? And there is 2 integer, 3 integer, I could do that. Maybe I think I'm just overcomplicating this problem. Like, can I not still do 2 integer still? Like, if I go through the integer, then I'll know, right? Okay, so this is 121. There are 3 numbers, so this must be hundreds, this must be tens, and this must be ones. So if I just know what is in ones and hundreds, then compare if they are same, things like that. I cannot do something like that. But what is it saying? Beware of overflow when you reverse the integer. What does overflow mean? How can there be an overflow? Overflow, to me, it means overflow in an integer. It can happen if 123, 124. What does overflow mean? And I don't know. Like, overflow for me, it would happen if suppose there is a like 32 digit, and then 32 digit would run over. Or maybe that is the case actually here. So they are saying here it can be 32 digit. Or suppose, what if what if there is like 32 digit integer? What if it is 2 to the power 31 minus 1? 31 minus 1, it is the biggest integer. Then if I reword it, then what will happen? Yeah. So since it can go up to 32 digits, so it will be too long, right? 1 to 1. Suppose 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 and 1. And suppose this is 32 digit, then how will I know if this is a palindrome or not? So since this will be 32 digit, then this will be 32s and this will be 1s. Percentage 32. Let's look at the editorial. Revert half of the number. Oh wow. This is also good way to revert half of the number. Yeah. Oh, there is only one solution? The first idea that comes to mind is to convert the number to a string and check if the number is a palindrome, but this would exactly require non-constant space for creating the string. Yes. Second idea would be reverting the number itself and then compare the number with this, and if they are same, then the number is a palindrome. However, if the reverse number is larger than integer dot max, we will hit integer overflow problem. Yeah, that's what the number was hinting, right? That it can be greater than integer dot max. But how can reverse number be larger than integer dot max? If I am given a number and if I reverse that number, it will, how can it be greater than integer dot max? I don't know, because if it will be in the order of 32, even if I reverse it, it will be still in the order of 32, right? Following the thoughts, based on the second idea, to avoid the overflow issue of the reverted number, what if we revert only half of the integer number? After all, the revert, yeah, that's true. The reverse of the last half of the palindrome should be the same as the first half of the number if the number is a palindrome. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Like if it is 1 2 2 1, then first half and second half will be the same if it is a palindrome. 1 2 and 1 2, this should be same. So I can just revert the first half and then see if the rest of the half is the same or not. All negative numbers are not palindrome, that's true. Now let's talk about how to revert the last half of the number. For 1 to 2 1, if we do percentage 10, we get the last digit. So they have the habit of biting nails, which is regarded as a very dirty, I think, unhygienic habit. But I have this habit since I was very small, and it has been there since then. I really do not know how I can let go of this habit, and seriously talking, I have not even tried. but I should really stop. This is not good. um so by the way, I have my nails in my hand and I will throw it in the dustbin after this video, but I'm just keeping it right now here because I do not want to make my room dirty, right? So obviously if we do 1 to 1 0, 1 to 1 percent is 10. Yeah, so if we multiply the last digit by 10, it gives us the reported number we want. Continuing this process would give us the reported number with more digits. Now the question is, yeah, that was what my question was. We can do that, but I mean, because if I do percentage 10, then it will give me 1, then 2, then 3, then 3. But how will I know if when I've reached the half number, right? So I think how would we know? We would know by this is also true. So when the original number is less than the, because it should be always true, right? 1 2 3 should be 1 to 3. So when the original number will be um, less than the reversed number, whatever I've reversed, then it means we have processed half of the number digits. So here it will if it is less than 0, if it is negative, or um, if the last digit is 0 in order to be palindrome, right? Because if it is 0, then it will never be, if it is 1 to 0, then 0 to 1 will never be a palindrome. So they are doing this case also. So these are two edge cases where we can just return false immediately, and the reported number 0, right? So our reported number, they are just adding it again and again and again, and they are doing it until there is half of this number. Okay, so we will know if when we reach half the number, when this number is greater than this one. Otherwise this number will always be, x will always be less than the reported number. I mean, reported number will always be less than x because it will start from 0. So suppose if it is 1 to 1, then first of all it will be 1, and 1 is still less than 1 to 1, and then it will be 2. So 1 to 1 is still less than, but once I think this is easy, so 1. But okay, so first of all it will be 1. So 1 is still less than, x is still greater, right? This is still greater than this, and then it will be 2. This is still greater, this is 3, this is still greater, this is 3, 1 2 3, 3. So my reported number will be this one, 1 2 3 3, and my x will decrease, because I'm also deleting this, right? 1 is deleting, 2 I have deleted, and 3 also I will delete. So since this will be less than this, so it means that I've reached the half. So yeah, this is the solution. This is a good solution. And once I know I've reached the half, then I will just compare it if it is equal to the original number or not, and original number, or I'll compare it if it is equal to the first half or not. If it is equal to first half, then I can just return it. Yeah, this is actually a good problem. This is a good problem. So there were two main logic here. So one logic is to just look at a half of the, even though I do not understand this, like how it is, how it will overflow. How will reversed number be greater than integer dot max? If original number is integer dot max, then I'm just reverting that, right? Now how can it be greater than? I do not know. But still, suppose if it is the case, um, then I can just go from, from back to until the half, and then see if this reversed half is equal to the first half or not. And I will know I've reached this first half if uh, if this number first half, if the first half is greater than this, because when I reach this half, I will be deleting this everything, and then I will be constructing this number. So yeah, I will know if this first half is greater than this or not. This is really good solution. Yeah, this is good solution. Okay. How can, I still don't understand, how can it overflow? How can a number overflow? I need to ask ChatGPT. Yeah, this is saying that problem I integer overflows safely, right? I do not understand. Oh, they are talking about integer overflow problem in. Sorry, I'm just typing by one finger because I'm holding my. So if I'm reversing this number, this is the maximum 32-bit number, and if I'm reverting it, then it will be 746, yeah, obviously. So at the 76432, which is greater than the maximum 32-bit. So if it is 2147, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I did not know that actually. That this is the maximum 32-digit number. Wow. I thought that it would be 32 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I did not know this. It is good to know, because if this is the integer max, then obviously if I revert it, then it will overflow, right? So how did it this? What is maximum? 2 to the power 32 minus 1. What is it? I think this is it, right? 2 to the power 32 minus 1. Yeah. Relation to sine 32 numbers. Yeah, this one. Okay, I think I understand now. Thank you very much. That is why we need to. That is why we need to work with just half the number. And for palindrome, we don't have to reword the whole number. We can, if we just work with half of the number, then it is good, because palindrome means it will read the same from back as well, right? So it means the last half should be, if we reword the last half, it should be equal to the first half. Yeah, if it is, if there is a b b a, then the last half a b, when I reword it, it is equal to the first half. So that is what we have done here. Yeah, this was a good problem, though it was categorized as easy, but I did not think about this problem of integer overflow. I did not even know that I did not even know our 32-bit scenario, that 32-bit means 2 to the power 32 minus 1. Yeah, and I didn't know that was the integer max for 32-bit systems. And yeah, even if I knew that I could not reverse the whole integer, then thinking about just reversing the half number, it would have taken time for me to think about that, I think. Yeah, but now I think looking back, what I should have noticed was the property of the palindrome, that half, reversing just half, can also make a difference. Yeah. Okay, everyone, thank you very much.